Hey everyone, it's Lane with Techno Maverick here with the brand new Forza Horizon 3. Like many ports of games from console to PC, there are some serious optimization issues going on here. What I was personally experiencing with my very beastly rig, just go over my specs real quick. That's a 980 Ti, 16 gigabytes of GDDR4 RAM. I believe, I'm not actually sure what the clock speed is on that RAM, not remembering, and then the i7-6700K, which is overclocked. So with this rig, I'm able to play most games at their highest settings at 60 frames per second. This game, however, I was not able to get a solid frames per second lock, and in fact, beyond just dipping below 60 frames per second, the game almost appeared to be running in slow motion a few times, depending on where I was driving. This area here, which we'll go ahead and drive through now, near the water, the game would basically turn into slow motion, which made the game unplayable. It made me dizzy. I looked up some fixes online and noticed that most of the fixes do not work. So you're probably here, maybe having checked some of the things on the forums and found out that those things do not work for you either. They certainly were not doing anything for me. However, there is one thing that does work. So what I did, and I actually found this in Digital Foundry's video, but it seems to me that it's being ignored by most people for some reason or another. If we go into the video settings, what you want to do is actually set it to 30 FPS with VSync on. Now, 30 FPS is obviously not ideal since this is a racing game, but as you can see here, I have virtually everything turned up to the highest settings now, and I'm able to get a 30 FPS lock. Of course, I should be able to get a much higher lock than that, but without this 30 frames per second option turned on, the game is unplayable. So I'm sure that there is a patch coming out that's going to improve the quality of the game and allow you to play at a higher frame rate. Right now, this is the only way that I've found, even on my rig, to make the game playable. As I think I mentioned before, I actually tried setting the preset to the low setting with MSAA on I think 2x, and I still was not able to play the game. So for some reason, this game has been optimized for 30 FPS. I guess that has to do with it being on console and being locked at 30 FPS there. But right now, this is the best way to play the game if you're having these issues. If you're one of the few people that is not having issues, congratulations. I don't know why you're watching this video. But thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys find some success with this fix.